Yo, Ozzy aka Panda here, with a special, very, very special goddamn podcast. And before I even start that, I need to introduce, uh, Reina aka the guy. So,
I'd just like to say why I changed it to the guy quickly, It was the architect originally, but since my amazing promo the other day, and all the subscribers we've had, I thought I'd change it to the guy.
yo, amazing promo. But,
Well, we got yours today, mate.
yeah, mine will just be better. But I'd like to say thank you very much for 200 subscribers, I think, something like that. I think it's like two.
I think it's gone down a little bit. I think it has. I'm not sure.
I'll just check it real quick. I'd like to. Well, I'll be the thing. 198. I'd like to thank you very much for 198 subscribers.
No.
It's actually insane. We gained over 100 subscribers in one day. So, so thank you so much for that. It's just fucking like what the fuck. That is fucking weird.
I got queued up everything yesterday. It was my fault. Like, why? What was going on? I think it was Ozzy really, because he knows YouTube inside out. I don't.
I've no clue what the fuck was going on. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going down. But we gotta split this podcast into two. For many reasons. One of which is that there's not really much to talk about Elimination Chamber, to be honest. But the first
There's
half. What?
There's a lot to talk about Elimination Chamber.
Wow. We'll see.
The beach ball.
The beach ball. I didn't even notice. I had to rewatch the fucking thing just to see the beach ball. I was like, they managed to sneak one in. Shit. But we gotta talk about Elimination Chamber. Then later on, we gotta talk about the controversial one, Mr. Enzo Amore, or whatever his real name is.
There's nothing controversial. Jinx the poor fucker.
Apparently, I jinxed him. Yeah, okay. I did jinx him. Oh, shut up. But first off, let's just talk about the Elimination Chamber. The women's Elimination Chamber was the first match of the night, I think, if I remember correctly.
We want Andrew. We want Andrew.
Shut up.
We want Andrew.
So, Raider, what did you think of? Fuck off. What did you think of the women's Elimination Chamber?
What did I think of it? Okay, let's be brutally honest. Like, we all know what's going to happen Elimination Chamber-wise. Fantastic event, like they always do. It's just a shame. Like, there's people who I'm not even going to mention anymore. Like, because he always fucking predicts and gives spoilers. But yeah, we all know what was going to happen. Really, like. I honestly thought Banks was going to win it, and I was surprised when Bliss did. So, but yeah, the girls knocked it out of the park again, like they always do. So it's the first time for them in a podcast, so they deserve a lot of praise, as you might say.
Yeah, I guess so. But to be honest, it was just it was okay. It wasn't. In fact, both of the Elimination Chambers were kind of dead, to be honest, because they went like I don't know. It's like the last few years, like not even the last few, like a long when Elimination Chamber first started. That's when it was probably at its best. Like it was hardcore, it was badass. The floor wasn't made out of padding. That pissed me off so much. Like the floor was made out of padding instead of chains. And
I think if the women didn't have the match in the Elimination Chamber, I think it'd have been non-padding. I think Julie, because of that, they kind of thought, okay, we'll do that. Right, they got to take consideration now. Well, they got to take that into consideration. If women are doing what guys are doing, they've got to take that into consideration a bit, really.
Yeah, I guess, but I didn't like him. I like the more hardcore version of Elimination
Basically,
Chamber.
The women have got to fucking man up.
Basically, no. Honestly, it would have been more fun if it was a little bit more hardcore. If it was just a little bit more loose, because it was just so tame. Even in the men's one, the biggest thing that happened was probably when. What's his name? Braun Strowman just went through like one of them cages. Like
Strowman got put one through after the match.
After I didn't even fucking.
You weren't watching it on the WWE Network, were you?
No, listen, I didn't even watch. I when Roman won, I just looked away and just went back to. I just went to sleep. I literally, I turned my head. I fucking shut down my computer. I went to bed and went to sleep.
And a massive wank over Big John.
You dickhead. But yeah, back to the women's elimination chamber, with I think it was Mandy Rose that got first eliminated. Oh god, she's a goddamn attractive one. She's on Total Divas, isn't she? I might have to start watching it because like, she was the first one who got eliminated, and to be honest, she's going quite good in the past like 2 years because she's pretty new in the wrestling business, and she's getting better. She's getting better, and then who else was the second one got eliminated?
Even
Was it
Lana,
what?
even bit better than Lana. Lana's been there like ages.
True, but Lana doesn't actually wrestle anyways, does she?
Yeah.
And then with what was her name again? The MMA girl. Like,
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't last for a bit longer. Like I thought, you know.
yeah, I thought she would carry Absolution till the end or something. I genuinely thought it was Bailey versus her at the end, but of course. And then the third one with fuck, what's her name again? You know that woman who just stands weird. Nikki James, is it? Mickey James. Yeah, Mickey James. Why does she stand like that? Like, she looks so uncomfortable. It's fucking.
She looked like a black dick before she come out.
You dickhead. So say that. But yeah, we had Mickey James who got eliminated next, which was okay. And then we had the most what the fuck moment. In fact, this happened twice, both in the men's and the women's. So we had Bailey and fucking Sasha Banks working together to take her Alexa place, and then they just turn on each other like halfway. Like what? Like why wouldn't you just work together with her, take out Alexa, and then go out and face each other? I don't know, man. It just baffles me. It truly does. Anyways, we had fucking Bailey eliminated, which broke my heart, and then Sasha eliminated to make Sasha Banks win the keep her championship. That's wait, Sasha Banks. That's Sasha Banks. Alexa Bliss to keep her championship is what I meant to say.
We want Reina.
Why did you say that?
Back it in, guys. The guy's doing this fucking podcast.
Ah, shut up, you fucking fuck. Ours is the best. Fuck you. But yeah, that was the entire elimination chamber.
You gotta give the B player some time, alright? Give the B player some time to talk.
Dickhead. But yeah, that was the entire women's elimination chamber. In my opinion, I thought it was okay. I guess there was nothing really to complain about, but there was not really anything big happening in elimination. I think the biggest sport was Sasha Banks like 5-star frog splash from top, which was just replicated like in the last match. It's like it was just a mere match. It was
like Raw had been did so well for the last, in my opinion, for the last 2-3 weeks, and I thought they you know could have done so much better. I don't know why they didn't.
I know it was such a boring fucking event, man. And then
yeah, carry on.
And then we had the second match, which was Titus Worldwide versus versus The Bar. What did you think of that match?
I'll tell you why Titus and Apollo didn't win.
Why?
KFC. There's no chicken.
There's no chicken. That's racist. That's just racist.
They were hungry.
Oh shit! I never noticed this, but yo, Apollo Crews has like massive fucking traps. The hell? They look unnatural. But yeah, we had them two versus The Bar, and we all knew The Bar was gonna win because why would you? Oh god, this event was so fucking boring. So nothing happened in this match. Everyone was just dead. It was legit the deadest crowd in this match ever. Like everyone was just bored out of their fucking minds. They wanted this match to end any second, and it did with The Bar winning. And it was shit.
Yeah.
Walk on.
I don't understand like how people go through this thought process. They get paid thousands upon thousands, you know, to do these storylines, and it's just like, you know, Titus and Apollo are not over yet, and it's just like, who in their right mind was like, you know what, we'll put Apollo and fucking thing together.
I'm fucking. Even if it's like that, you could have just written a story. Even if it was like that for them, you could have just written a storyline that was actually pretty fucking good for them. But they clearly didn't because they just don't give a shit, do they? They don't give a shit. In fact, I've got a rant to say like about like the writing stuff because of what they've done to my boo, fucking SmackDown Live. I'm legit gonna go all out after this before we go on to the Enzo thing. But yeah, that match was
like you and your podcast. Just fucking
what? Wait, what did you say? Hear my car for a second.
I just said SmackDown Live is like your podcast, isn't it?
Fuck you. And then we go on to this fucking match. Fucking, can you just like let Matt Hardy write his own stuff? Because in TNA, Matt Hardy wrote his own stuff, and it was fucking amazing, and he got the character over as hell. In this one, the writers just don't know what the fuck they're doing with this two. They just don't.
Well, like he's getting over, and it's getting popular every week, I think, and like he just needs to keep plugging away at it. Like, I was actually quite surprised he beat Bray Wyatt. I was expecting Bray to beat him.
They're gonna have a blow-off match at WrestleMania pre-show. I guarantee it right now. Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy, WrestleMania pre-show. Fucking.
There's no point in doing it.
He's so dead, I swear. They're just writing him wrong. If you go to his TNA stuff when he was broken, Matt Hardy not walking, it's just so much more fun and exciting to watch because he wrote his own stuff back then. And then these fucking writers just come along and just they do the whole fucking WWE thing and just destroy characters, and it just pisses me off because it's like, it's boring to watch. Who gives a shit? Like, I don't give a shit about either of these two anymore. And Bray Wyatt has got such an interesting goddamn character as well.
I was waiting for fucking Sister Abigail, him to do his Sister Abigail thing, like when he was gonna have that fight with Finn. It looked, you know, it was Bray, but it looked a different concept to them.
Yeah, he was in drag.
Yeah, I know, but it kind of, the first time you saw it was like, what the fuck? It was kind of like, oh, you know, it looks a bit fucking creepy.
Yeah.
But I think he needs to like try that at least, do something different, because at the minute, you know, fucking hell, he looks like a jobber who's just gonna be like, he's not gonna achieve anything.
I know. Well, he is a former WWE champion. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, he had like a 1 month stint with the title, didn't he?
Yeah, he fuck. In fact, that storyline was actually really good until the blow-off match, which was the most what the fuck match I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen such a weird match in my life than Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania.
They had that fucking match though where they were in the haunted house for like ages when they were beating the shit out. They were in like this creepy place, and like then they travelled all the way back to the arena.
Yeah.
Right there.
And they changed clothes, and apparently Randy Orton had a haircut in the on the way there or something.
Honestly, I don't know if it's just the American people, because they're obviously some American people are just like crazy nerds and they think of these stupid shit, or it's just like, I don't know. It's just, I don't understand why they can't write a decent storyline. Like, people with fucking EastEnders can write fucking decent storylines. Maybe Vince needs to go to like one of the producers of EastEnders and get storylines written.
I know, fucking hell. His writers are so fucking shy. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god, I could write better storylines for any of these characters. Like, fucking, you know what? Yeah. First off,
I could write for fucking Reigns and get him over.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not go that far.
I honestly could. There's so many things you could do, honestly, and they don't even touch it.
But honestly, let's say for Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, I could write so much better storyline. For one,
well, you're not going to work for the WWE because you always tell Vince he's a dick. And
he is a dick. He's a fucking idiot as well. Like, fuck him. I don't get shit.
And you're ruining my chances of turning up on the podcast one day in my life. You're ruining it for me. Why can't you just be nice?
Because I'm honest. That's why. But no, it's just, oh my god. Every character except wait, except who? Except Seth, maybe?
Oh yeah. Suck Seth's dick now, why don't you?
Yeah, I've always sucked Seth. That's the one.
You wait till we get on the Seth Rollins talk, mate. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that was the match. Fucking Bray Wyatt lost, blah blah blah. And then we got on to what I think is honestly the only good match of the night. I'm saying right now, the only good match of the night was Asuka versus Nia Jax, unless you got a different opinion.
Right, okay, like I don't understand why Oscar is getting this massive push. Like there's like when she loses, like they're fucking up for her. Like when she loses, it's just gonna be like a free fall, is it? Like is she ever gonna fucking lose? It's just like you have Nia Jax, who is probably the alpha male in that fucking locker room. Like she is, the one that's got the body kind of thing. She got the physique. She on paper, she is naturally the toughest son of a bitch in that room, and it's just like she's getting beaten by fucking dwarfing fucking Oscar. It's just like, when the fuck is she gonna get a fucking break? It's just like she deserves it. She's over with the crowd.
Yeah, and Nia deserves a push, like really desperately. But this is my prediction right now. Yeah, I genuinely think, on the most genuine level, is that Asuka's gonna lose her winning streak at WrestleMania 35 against Ronda Rousey.
Well, I don't know. At the end of the day, like Oscar hasn't stated where she's going yet. Like she could be going to. Well, no, Ronda Rousey's having that thing with. Ronda Rousey will probably team up with Kurt Angle to face Triple H and Stephanie. That's a done deal.
Yeah, so, I'm not next WrestleMania. I think she's gonna lose the next WrestleMania. Like it's gonna be. I think.
No, I'm sorry, mate, but like, there's no point in doing that.
Well,
make a good character. You need to be able to sort of win well and be able to lose well. Be sort of making your character like you, hate you, be funny and stuff. Like at the minute, like Oscar's
unstoppable. So you need whoever wins against Asuka is legit just an instant star at this point.
No.
Yeah, because she's the longest undefeated person in any wrestling promotion, to be honest.
When people have the audacity now, like the people that hate Roman Reigns say, "Oh, he gets a push," and then it's just
he does get a push. He gets everything.
He doesn't get fucking.
This is the fourth or fifth time he's been in a main event at WrestleMania. It's pissing me off.
This year.
Huh?
He's in the main event this year.
Yeah, and last year and the year before. It's been 4 or 5 times in a row where we've seen this fucking shit asshole as the last person in a match. And it's pissing me off every time.
Yeah, but you don't understand. This is the thing. You fans who hate him don't understand why he gets this. It's just like, why did we go through all the things with John Cena? Why did we go through everything? And The Rock, Triple H, Hulk Hogan. Why did they do that?
Because they, unlike Roman, were genuinely extremely over. Like, really liked people at the beginning. Especially for John Cena at the beginning was extremely liked.
Roman was liked at the beginning when he was in the Shield.
No, not that light. But, I mean, the only person who could say, like, only got light because he turned heel was, like, The Rock.
Well, yeah. At the end of the day, like, Vince knows what he's doing. That's why he's a millionaire, and that's his company.
No, he clearly doesn't with, like, his...
Well, clearly he does, man. Look at what he did with The Rock, what he's done with John Cena.
You have to say it in past tense. He knew what he was doing. Now he's just.
I can guarantee now the next face of the company is going to have exactly the same problem, regardless. Because at the end of the day, people will just be like, "Okay, great," and then they'll just get bored of it, and then they'll always have that sort of mixed chain reaction.
I hope it's Johnny Gargano. Nah, it's gotta be Aleister Black, or it's gotta be someone like who's got like a
We're not gonna know that. We're not gonna know that for another 10 years yet, because
No, it's gotta be someone's got like a millennium, like how people treat millennials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like just lazy, don't give a shit. It's gotta be like Naito of New Japan, just a lazy guy who just doesn't give a shit. That's the next thing.
In
Like,
10 years'
he
time,
faces
we
that
will know.
company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream.
Fuck that.
But onto the final fucking match. Jesus Christ.
Yay!
This
Oh,
dog
what
shit,
do
man.
you mean final match tonight? We forgot Ronda Rousey. See, this is why this is the B show. Ronda Rousey's contract signing.
That wasn't even a match.
get
It was just nothing. It was a nothing moment.
It's an important thing.
Ronda
I'm
Rousey
sorry.
signed, and they set up the match for the next WrestleMania, and then fucking fucking Vince McMahon's daughter slapped her. The end. That's all that happened. There was a bitch boy as well involved.
Oh, fucking hell. Was he?
Well, I didn't like it. Okay, I just didn't like it. I didn't see. I was just like, when she came out, yeah, I was like, yeah, Ronda Rousey, and then she just started talking. I'm like, yo, what?
I think she's a bit overwhelmed. To be fair, like you could see she was a bit emotional.
Yeah, and then like when she calmed down, I was like, cool. Let's see what happens. And then they set up the match. I was like, cool. And then she fucking took out Triple H. I was like, oh shit, she's badass. And then fucking thing is slapped her in the face. I was like, huh? Shouldn't she just like knock her out in like a second now? And then she just walked away. And that was a
What?
bitch ball.
I think she did all right. Bless her. Like I didn't think the crowd helped her out. Like the crowd were like, I don't even think the crowd know what to do. To be fair, so. But yeah, I enjoyed it anyway.
What made me crazy is that at one point everyone was just done chanting. You know that moments when they're just done chanting and they're just coming down to let the people talk in the ring.
Yeah.
When they did that, yeah, Stephanie McMahon literally put it like did like Hulk Hogan thing, yeah, where she wants to listen to a crowd. It's like, oh, I'm guessing there's no point talking. Listen to the crowd. And it's like the crowd was just dead silent at that point. I was like, what time is this? I was so baffled by that moment, man.
Like at the end of the day, Ronda's going to be alright in the ring. You know, she's worked in the Pentagon and stuff. Like she needs to like maybe work on her sort of skills and maybe interact with the crowd a bit. But apart from that, she did a good job.
You can
Kurt Angle, you know.
tell she was fully scripted in that because unscripted Rounder is badass Rounder. Like she'll go all out. But in this one, since it's PG, she had to like tone down everything. But speaking of PG, there was a little promo before the men's elimination chamber, and Braun Strowman was talking about how he's gonna make Brock Lesnar. He's like, what was it called? He was gonna say bitch, yeah, but like he just remembered that it's PG, so he said something else, which just made me laugh. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, you
Braun Strowman last night, fucking hell, he ruined the fucking elimination chamber.
I know, Jesus Christ, man. Before we get to that, you want to talk? What else do you want to add about Ronda Rousey?
No, like I think she's done a good job. You know, like people look at it like this. Like the women's revolution started, I think, like 3 years ago now, and to get someone of Ronda Rousey's caliber, it's something. They're doing something right there. Let's give them some praise for that at least. You know, I never would have thought in my wildest life watching Ronda Rousey like 3 years ago, like she would be the WWE ring because like that's when Ronda was like the woman. She was the baddest woman on the planet. And now they've got her actually in there. It's just going to make the women in WWE a hell of a lot better because they can learn so much and stuff.
I hope so.
I think he did a good job and I enjoyed it last night, you know. Kurt was entertaining, like having them digs as well.
No, the fact that there's only like 5 or 6 women who genuinely go all out and are genuinely fucking amazing. Better than most of the guys in the entire industry. And there's like in WWE alone, there's like all of WWE, including NXT, there's like 27 women or something like that. And it's like what 28, 29, something like that.
Yeah, but women are going to be so knowledgeable because they've got so many good people to work off. Like if I'm a woman and I'm going into NXT, right, and you know you got the likes of Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Ronda Rousey. You got all them people to look after and learn from. You're going to be fucking some wrestler.
I know. And most of the women that are coming in now are not like made by WWE because WWE doesn't know how to make a fucking female wrestler good. The indie women are just fuck amazing. Ember Moon, goddamn Cyan. I can never get a name right. You know the pirate woman. Like, she's so fucking good, man. She's so fucking good. Like she deserves She deserves to just go on to the main roster already. It's like, what's the point of having her in developmental? It's like, in fact, yeah. In fact, most of the women in developmental are better than the women on the main roster. Isn't that weird? Like,
I think Emperor Moon is better than Oscar, personally.
Wow, Emma Moon is good, really fucking good. But I won't put it past.
Emperor Moon, yeah.
I won't pass it past Oscar. But yeah, men's elimination chamber.
Right, yeah, rant. Okay, so we better sort of clarify this all up now, right?
Okay.
Out of all the men, right, Ozzy, I want you to go through all the guys in the elimination and tell me why you think they deserved an opportunity at WrestleMania. Let's just forget Roman the winner. You tell me why you think like they were in the elimination chamber and why they deserved it.
Okay. One by one, okay. First of all, let me just summarize quickly what actually happened in the elimination chamber before
we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Well, we'll get to that. Okay, we'll start off. Well, I'm looking at the image now, so we'll start off with the weakest one, The Miz. Why he deserves to be in the main event of Thingy. The Miz, 2016 and 2017, has had the biggest goddamn. Has literally had the biggest. Like, he has grown so much in those past 2 years. Like, he's revamped his entire career in those past 2 years. He's become such an amazing on the mic work, and The Miz is just like this dastardly like heel character, but at the same time he is the most average person in the entire elimination chamber. He's not Superman, he's not strong, he's not fast, he's not like insanely athletic and shit. He's just like he's most likely to be like everyone else that we know. Like he's probably like me, like you, everyone else. And to him, to go into the main event to face someone like the Beast Brock Lesnar and to win is quite inspirational. Like, oh, this guy who's as close to normal as you can get in that entire elimination chamber, to go on to face Brock and win, that is honestly the best thing there. But if it wasn't for The Miz, there's always Finn Balor. I'm just gonna quickly fucking go through Finn Balor. Finn Balor is fucking amazing and underrated, and he annoys me. And also, just not.
Right, so you've just mentioned obviously The Miz and Finn Balor so far, right? So like The Miz, right? Like he's a fantastic wrestler. He's such a professional. He's never actually hurt anyone like through his entire career, which is like, you know, not like Mr. Seth Rollins. But, hey. Guy does it. Yeah, like I think I said a couple of weeks ago, like I can see him winning the major belt again one day, and I think he deserves it. But like I said, you know, like you know that he's not going to go to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar because, hey, you know that's just like picking daisies from the ground for Brock Lesnar if Miz goes to that. And the same with Finn. Fucking over, like he has the crowd buy it, but he just lacks something. And like, if you were going to put Finn Balor against Brock Lesnar, it'd be watching fucking AJ Styles against it.
No, I think honestly, Finn Balor's better than AJ Styles. Controversial, but yeah. I think Finn Balor is better than AJ Styles. He's got better moves. He works better with other people. He's just. I think Finn Balor is better than AJ Styles, but why I think Finn Balor would be better off facing Brock Lesnar is because he's never actually lost his championship.
Yeah, granted, but if they're going to do that, like it was when you saw Brock versus AJ, it was a match you wanted to see. Don't get me wrong, but it made AJ look like fucking. It made him man. It was double watching because it was just like you watch this phenomenal wrestler and get Brock Lesnar just. Yeah.
Yeah, but fair enough. But It would be a fun match. The Beast versus the Demon. Like that, it just writes itself. The Beast
Right.
versus the Demon. Goliath, what is it called?
Let's not sit there and laugh at him. You know how Brock Lesnar is. He doesn't get intimidated. If Finn Balor came out, he'd just be sitting there laughing, and then you just notice it's like, all right. The only time I've seen Brock Lesnar get fucking at all worried is like when him and Undertaker have been together. That's the only person you've seen him a bit.
Yeah, he's scared of like supernatural people. But on to the next one. Elias Samson. Come on, it's fucking Elias Samson. What else can I say other than that? The guy is just exciting to watch. He's just
The
like,
guys are still work in progress. Like he's getting there, and like within the, if the WWE get it right over the next year, he's a main event player. He needs to start, keep building his character. It's still a work in progress for him.
yeah, but he deserves it too because it'll be a nice huge push for him, which he would need. Out of everyone there, he's the most unknown person, so it'll be.
Maybe he can win like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Yeah, because that's helped anyone before.
If they can actually push someone this year.
Yeah,
like-
maybe.
Maybe.
They never push anyone who wins it. Like it's just what's the point? It's such a useless thing. Battle Royale. It's like if something came out of it, yeah, but all they get is a trophy, and to say that they won it. Wow. Fucking
they're-
amazing.
And obviously now you got Braun Strowman. Now this annoys me. Like they should have put the belt on Strowman like earlier this year.
Yeah,
They
sure.
could have. But he said so many title opportunities over the last 3 or 4 months. It's just like if they'd have done it at the beginning of the year, when that's fair enough. You could have had him win the title and then whatever. But like they're making fucking, especially now, fucking Braun Strowman like too powerful. It's ridiculous.
But no, Braun should be champion. Like you said, Braun literally should be the champion right now. Fuck Brock. Fuck this Brock Roman build up. They should have made Braun the champion long ago now.
Yeah, they should have done it a long time ago, yeah. But they decided, like, obviously, no. And I still think there's going to be a twist in the plot. Like, I think there's going to be a triple threat. I
Twisted
do.
blow.
I think it is, because at the minute, if you look at it, where's Braun Strowman going to do at WrestleMania?
Fucking probably face Finn Balor.
No, Balor's facing the Miz.
What, for the Intercontinental?
Right, earlier on last week, fucking Mistraj screwed the Bullet Club, I think it was, out of a match. They're going to do that angle. Everyone,
Braun's probably gonna take on one of the 6 people who are in the elimination. Probably like Elias Samson, or
I don't-
maybe Seth Rollins, since Seth Rollins isn't really doing fucking anything right now.
And then we go on to Seth Rollins, who finally
Seth
something that's
freaking
fucking. Don't get me wrong,
the endurance machine, Seth freaking Rollins. Listen, Seth freaking Rollins. Out of all 7 of those people, except for Finn Balor, is the best one there.
Answer me this question: where's fucking Seth been apart from the last 2 weeks? He has done fuck all.
Because they wouldn't let him do fuck all. He was in tag team, in Deadbeat tag team after Deadbeat.
He could not do that this year, regardless. Like the Shield work he did was fantastic, but apart from that, he has done nothing this year. The last 2 weeks before thingy, it's like he had an epiphany. Oh, God, I fucking hell, I need a WrestleMania match. I need to do this. Fucking hell, Seth, you should have been a mate. He's been as good as he was the last 2 weeks as he was when he had his first title run. That was the old Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
But until then,
is
he
Rollins.
has done fuck all.
But no, Seth is fucking amazing. Seth needs to be
That's
in the
two
wrestling because
weeks.
Seth can last. We know Seth can last. Seth can go an hour's match without just continuously going at it. Like in this match, he lasted like 50 minutes or something insane like that.
Where was that Seth Rollins at the beginning of the year?
Well,
it wasn't.
He wasn't pushed like that, was he? It was
At
pushed
the end
in
of the day,
dead.
right? You can't just expect to be like, oh well, I'm gonna turn up for the next 2 weeks, fucking make sure like he's got over, and like I like his Rollins in Monday night. That's pretty good, catchy, and that's kind of the altar. But to fucking for the last 2 weeks, it's just like he's let himself down, man, on that.
Yes,
Fucking
it's
hell.
picked up the
And then,
pace.
and then we go to the number one option.
Big
Mr.
Match
Roman-
John.
Oh,
listen,
we've got
listen,
Big Match John.
Big-
we knew you were going to bring up Big Match John.
listen, Big Match John,
I
yeah.
forgot John Cena. I forgot one of the faces.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
listen, do I actually need to explain why Big Match John should be in the main event
Technically,
of
I
WrestleMania?
did not see John Cena right there. I didn't see him.
Why? But no, do I actually need to even explain why Big Match John should be in the main event of WrestleMania? Because
Oh.
Brock Lesnar is...
Tell you what, he's given. I'll tell you what. I watched the Raw talk after the event, and I'll tell
I
you what,
didn't watch her.
he was very subdued last night. Like he was like, it's a place, like when John Cena loses, he's very sort of, well, I tell you something, maybe, and this is only a kind of little inkling. He generally looked like maybe like a heel turn might be on the card. His face was kind of like they zoomed into it, and you kind of saw like a different personality in there. He was like, I've got to maybe go to a place that I haven't been before, and I was just like, whoa. Maybe. I might be reading this too much, but
That'll be the single most insane fucking thing. You know what would be insane, yeah? At WrestleMania, if John Cena comes out and hits like Roman Reigns with a chair shot and then jumps out the ring,
Oh, shut up.
I would fucking lose my mind. You don't understand. Like, that would be the most insane. That would be the biggest moment. That would be the biggest moment in any WrestleMania ever.
And then we go on to my guy Roman Reigns.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay.
I hope he breaks his toe.
I hope tonight when you're editing, put some romantic music on, because I'm going to talk very kindly about Roman Reigns right now.
Oh, fuck on. I'm muting my mic.
Hey, out of all the wrestling this year, everything that's gone on, Roman had probably had the better matches than anyone this year. Like, not like in NXT or anything. Let's just like talk about Monday Night Raw. The guy can fucking wrestle. Like, his thing with Braun Strowman, the fights with they were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but in this match, he did 5 moves.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day,
Finn Balor did like 20. Seth Rollins was going in with like moves I haven't seen him doing like ever.
At the end of the day, right, the only viable option, apart from Braun Strowman, was Reigns to win it. And I like how they kept saying through the night, like 3 years ago, him and Brock had this match. It's unfinished business, and I enjoyed that match they did 3 years ago. Like, Brock was actually bleeding, and they were actually telling a story. Fuck, they ruined, in my personal opinion, regardless if Brock or Reigns had won that belt, they ruined it with having Seth in the Money in the Bank. Because they couldn't have thought 3 years ago, oh yeah, by the way, we're going to fucking have this match again. They wouldn't have thought that. But at the end of the day, like, Roman's had probably this would be a second title opportunity, like WWE-wise, a second opportunity this year, like. People say that he's fucking gets everything.
Has he been in the main event how many times?
I don't know.
Okay,
last year he deserved it with Undertaker, because they actually did a good. That was actually pretty good last year. Like they were telling the story, because Undertaker was kind of like, was he going to retire? They did a good story there.
What is going on with Undertaker? Because I'm on his Instagram, like right now, he's training like hell. So, like, is he going to fight someone or no? What the fuck's going on there?
I don't know, to be fair. But going back to that, like, it's a new era after WrestleMania, because Brock's going, and the title's going to be defended quite frequently. So they, it should be interesting. But yeah, like, I'm not complaining.
I am.
Roman is off. You got Brock Lesnar versus Reigns. I think Brock Lesnar versus Reigns will be, because I think Lesnar. If it's Lesnar's last night, he would want to go out on top.
Yeah, he would. He's a selfish prick like that. He is like every other old school wrestler always says, "Oh, I want to go out on my back." Brock would be like, "Nah, I want to go out to that top. I want to win the match."
I don't think he's going for good. I think he's going to do UFC, and I think UFC and the WWE have that agreement where they're like, if people want to go from side to side, I think they have that wavelength open right now.
Yeah, but it's like last time he went to UFC, didn't he cheat? Like, oh, you forget that, didn't you? Like, he cheated last time he went to UFC, yeah? Like, why do people keep forgetting that little factor?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the thing, like, we don't know what they take. I don't think, like, they've intentionally taken drugs, like properly cheat and stuff. I think people say, like, you know, it could be for, like, a cold or whatever. Like, if you take something these days, like, you can get fucked like that. But you didn't see. This is the thing. This says the story about a man. When Lesnar got fucking busted up, he didn't come out and be like, "Oh, you know, apologise or anything." He didn't say fuck all about it. No one even did. As soon as it comes out about Reigns, you know, everyone's just like, "Oh yeah, Reigns is doing that." But to be fair to the guy, he came out and was just like, "Fair enough, I screwed up, my bad." What a fucking guy, you know? He come out and he actually...
You suck his dick, don't you?
I don't suck his dick, man, but fucking wrestling fans today, right? They hate someone and they don't have a valid reason for it. It's just like, why? The guy fucking wrestles, the fucking guy can do fucking promo work, so you're contradicting your fucking self. They're doing exactly what they did to John Cena. They just don't like the people that are being pushed. If Finn was in that position, Finn would probably get booed at some point. Honestly, it's a no-win situation. Like, you will piss people off eventually. I hated the fact Daniel Bryan wasn't fucking had all that fucking. I hated it.
What was it? So let me just run through the Elimination Chamber match. So Braun Strowman, Braun Strowman, this big guy.
Roman Reigns, basically, in a nutshell.
What?
Braun destroyed everyone pretty much until fucking.
Yeah, Braun fucking took out 1, 2. I'm not even naming them. 3, 4, and 5 people, and then fucking pushed boy, goddamn Roman took out Braun. The end. That was the match. That's it. Nothing else interesting was happening in that match other than that.
Right. Braun got all them finishes done on him, and he didn't get pinned, but he took 2 spears and he got fucking eliminated.
That was so fucking retarded.
They should have let Braun at least get rid of a couple of people and like made him look self. But yeah,
you know what? When he took like them, like how many finishers? Like 5 finishers. That's when he should have went. Not like waited for another half an hour and then gets taken out by 2 spears. That pissed me off so fucking much. It's like you're not helping anyone there. You're not helping Braun. You're not helping Roman. You're just making people hate Roman more, and then you're making people think like, oh, in fact, yeah, you're just making people hate Roman more. It's like, what?
I tell you what though, like it wasn't as bad as the reaction afterwards when Roman won. It wasn't like bad. That was quite surprising.
I think people are just done. They just couldn't be asked. I couldn't be asked. I didn't even fucking. The second I had 3, I was like, yep, go and sleep. Like I literally didn't.
I was expecting like them to be a massive like eruption, like boo. It wasn't actually that kind of thing, which is
Yeah, fucking just push someone until the audience just can't be asked.
In the company.
You realize at WrestleMania he's gonna get put to death because those are like the hardcore fans who goes to WrestleMania.
I'll tell you something. They've got 5 or 6 weeks now to fucking build that matchup, mate. Fucking you two, they need to fucking slag each other off. I tell you what, Reigns, if Reigns needs to get personal with Brock, you should be like, man, you know your wife Sable. Yeah,
your wife Sable.
Yeah, he needs to fucking. If I'm Roman Reigns now, I'm like, I want a fucking open mic, right? Honestly, them two need to get fucking personal with one another. Like, fucking, build this fucking matchup. Make people, because people know what's going to happen. We know that. but man, make it something and, make it a fucking decent. And they can do it, but it's whether they, go out and do it. There's no point in having Paul Heyman every fucking week speaking on his fucking behalf.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm legit on Facebook. That's not the funniest thing about this.
What?
On Facebook, I saw the funniest thing about this.
What?
Like, have you seen the animations of like right before a fight? There's like people who do like animations and they just go like
Yeah, they got that commentator. He's like, "Mamma mia!" Is that one?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, that it just looked funny, man. But yeah, the match is fucking Christ, man. I don't know what they're gonna do for this match. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be shite.
It's
But
not going to be boring. It's not going to be shy,
it
mate.
is because it's just
No.
you already know Roman's
I
gonna
mean, yeah,
win
you're saying that because we know what's happening. We've known this for weeks.
for
Like,
years. What do you mean for
me and you
weeks?
said- Yeah, but me and you said a couple of weeks ago, potentially they can make it into a decent match. You said it before, so don't contradict yourself.
Yeah, they can. There's a way. They can make it to a decent match, I guess. But it's
Make-
like
make
as
the
much as
promos
as much as I would like them to, it's fucking WWE, and chances are they're not. Chances are they're gonna make it into a shit match.
Make the promos personal with one another. Make people be like, "Oh my god, did he just say that?" When it comes to the fucking fight, fucking make sure you fucking bleed a bit, lads. Fucking make.
Fucking
I'll
go
tell you
New
what.
Japan Pro Wrestling style, man. Just
Tell you
fucking
what,
go
I would
in.
make it fucking no holds barred that match.
I know, man.
Just
Just fucking
after that, it's a new era for the WWE
yeah,
because
just throw a fucking throw Michael
mental.
Cole at them. Throw Michael Cole at them and shit.
Kick the living shit out of each other. That's what I would be like. Just
Listen,
fucking do it.
The best thing that could happen in that match is if Brock Lesnar literally picks up Michael Cole and throws him at fucking Roman Reigns. That would be the best moment ever.
I tell you what, there's about Suplex City, bitch.
Yeah.
It's now called Spear City, bitch. Oh!
I'm done. No, I'm done with this bullshit. But
Spear City, bitch.
that was pretty much Elimination Chamber. I just want to say one thing before we move on to the next subject, which is gonna be about 10 minutes of what we think of it. I don't like what WWE is doing to SmackDown.
Fucking hell.
No, listen, I don't like the writing that's happening in SmackDown right now. It's like it's actually annoying me. It's like I swear I think this is what actually happened. Yeah, call me a conspiracy theorist but whatever. I think this is what happened. They're in the boardroom meeting and they realize that oh shit, SmackDown is doing well. It's sometimes fucking overtaking Raw, blah blah blah. And Vince is like, no, my bull Roman's on fucking Raw. We can't have this. We can't have this happen. Blah blah blah.
Wait.
Give him shit and write stuff. Make the story stupid.
Alright, this SmackDown are doing shit now. Fucking, it's Roman's fault. Yeah, alright.
It's fucking Roman's fault. No, really, no. Like, did they change the writing stuff or something? What even has happened to SmackDown? Like, I don't get it. They've given up on the platform. Like, when SmackDown Live first came out, it was just like,
Fucked it up.
What?
Max Challengers fucked it up because a lot of the SmackDown superstars have fucking got to wait till after, and they're not even on the fucking show.
oh, it's fucking, oh my god. I can't wait for that to be over so SmackDown goes back to the top again.
The reason why they've done the mixed match challenges because they think possibly down the line Facebook will invest. Well, like how Raw's always on USA Network or whatever it's on.
Yeah.
They think Facebook might take it over. Fuck that.
Right there. No one will pay for that shit, man. It's fucking awful. But yeah, that's all to the final subject of the night.
Oh.
Let's make this short, yeah, because if we go too deep in it.
No, we're not making this one short. Like, we're not making this one. If I've got to sit through like fucking weeks and weeks of you slating Roman Reigns, I am gonna have fun now. Christmas has come early.
Christmas is coming. Okay, so I'll let you start. I know what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, right? This has been like it was one of them sort of relationships, Enter Mori and the Like, let's be brutally honest. Like, the guy's a fucking talker. He's a promo guy. He can sell merch. You know, he had everyone in the palm of his hands. Like, I genuinely think Enzo's career was down the toilet when the Hardys came back. So I'll tell you why. Like, back in that WrestleMania, I think Enzo and Big Cass were set to win the tag team championships. Like, because they come in the WWE, like everyone was waiting for them to win it. As soon as the Hardys come back, like Hardys win it. And I'm not slating Matt and Jeff for that, but I generally think when that happened, it was just like they went in a new direction. I think that was a turning point for me when Enzo and fucking Cass were in that position, and I was like, yeah, they're going to win it. And then the Hardys come out, and I'm like, oh my god.
Everyone went mental when the Hardys come up. But yeah, their careers just pretty much went into a standstill. Then they had like that awful, just depressing us. That feud was so sad. That was the saddest feud I've ever seen in my life because it was just Enzo getting his ass handed to him every single time.
Don't get me wrong, like when they split up, like, you know, Enzo was still doing better than Big Cass, you know, he was doing his promo work, people were still loving him. I just think, yeah, he's like the Conor McGregor of fucking UFC, like promo work. Oh, you know, I'm this, that, and the other. It's just like he just can't back it up in that kind of thing, have that authority.
And then he moved on to when Cass got injured, which was sad. See, I told you, it's just everything that happened around Enzo, which is really sad. There's nothing, but no, he got pretty much segregated to 205 Live. And when that happened, his career went into like a weird standstill, but he picked up really quickly because people were actually tuning into 205 Live because Enzo was there.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's not like the WWE are going to miss Enzo more because, like, he's good at what he does. No one's disputing that. You could tell when he was on his own, his ring work was getting better. I didn't think it was possible for him to do that. I'm being serious. I thought by him going on his own, it was just like you always knew that him and Big Cass were together. It was like Enzo would do a little bit of work, but Cass would do the majority of it. And it was like seeing Enzo do all of it. He was getting better, so he was improving in that aspect.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the backstage politics, he pissed a lot of people off. Even my boy Reigns had to fucking chuck him off a bus.
Which is like, it's just his character. It's like you can't really fault someone and his character. It's just
no, there's a character and there's your person in real life, and it's just like when you're on that tour bus, man, don't be a prick about it. Yeah. All that male testosterone levels, after an event, you're tired and you're one little punk running around with blonde hair going, "My name is Enzo Amore." Well, come on, man. Give it a rest.
And then we go on to the fated. Like after everything is built up to this point,
and then
this shit happens.
Oh, come on! If Enzo had pulled a 10, and she'd come out saying, "Oh, he'd done this to me, like sexual rape or whatever," fair enough to fucking Enzo, right? But she was a fucking dog.
She was a dog, no.
Come on, Enzo, mate. All that funny, mate. What were you doing?
I listen. Yeah, there's so many reasons why I don't think he actually did it. For one, even her own friends came out saying how she's like a pathological liar and how they've been talking to her, and it even shows the messages that she's sending them, saying like, yeah, is this someone who got raped to send messages like this, and then she lied because she didn't want to get in trouble with their parents, and it's like, really, the allegations that she's put up here, she's gone really quiet about it, because at the start she was really outspoken about it and stuff like that. It's like, fair enough, if he did that to you, obviously he deserves to be in jail and shit, yeah. Like,
we don't plug that kind of shit on this podcast. Let me get that straight. We don't agree with people that do that kind of stuff.
Of course, like, yeah, if he did it, like, obviously he deserves to be in jail and shit. Let's be honest. Anyone who does that deserves to be in fucking jail, fucking raped up their ass. And then when they go to take a shower and shit, like. But, like, there's so much things that are just coming out now, like how like the texts she's sending her friends, like her story changes. I swear her story has changed 4 times now. to the point where it's like, come on, we all know we all think you're lying at this point, because at first she was like, oh, I don't remember anything, and then when TMZ asked her, she was like, oh yeah, you know, I was past that. We were making out and stuff. I woke up the next morning and he was like, oh, wanna go for round 2 and shit. And then the third story, she was like, oh yeah, we did cocaine, we had sex, blah blah blah. It's like, yo, listen, where are you getting these new memories from? It's like, me and you have been drunk, right? And when we pass out drunk, do you ever remember, like, if you forgot something, do you ever remember it? And she's like, no, you just don't.
Yeah, I've never been to that point of like don't remember it. Like I remember like falling asleep on the toilet.
No, I've been to that point. Like I've been to that point a couple of times. So it's like I pass out drunk, and then like if I forget something on that night, like if I forget most of the night, like if, for example, my 21st birthday, was it? Yeah, I literally don't remember the night. All I remember is just taking the first shot, walking outside, and then waking up. To this day, I don't know what the fuck happened. People tell me, like, show me videos and stuff of everything that happened. It's like, for me, it's like, bruh, I just cannot remember. It's just gone.
Ozzy, you went to a gay club and got bummed.
Shut up, you dickhead. But yeah, also...
But the sticking point is this, though. Enzo would have been alright if all he had done is rang up fucking his boss and been like, look, something potentially might have happened, and that's what the WWE said in their statement. If Enzo had been like honest about it, which he wasn't, he would still be in a job right now.
But it's just like, for this type of things, like, especially if he didn't do anything wrong, you want to keep as quiet as possible, because no matter what, his reputation is just gonna be fucked at this point.
I didn't know, but at the end of the day, you're the cruiserweight champion. You got young kids looking up to you, and the first thing like people will see on the news is Enzo Amore, their favourite character, getting accused of rape, and people are like, "What's?" Little young kids will be like, "Oh, what's rape? Is it cool to do that kind of thing?" That's like there is
How
role model.
stupid do you think it?
I think so. Right, so you're telling me a 5-year-old kid is going to know what rape is?
Listen, my 5-year-old nephew, yeah, it wouldn't need to know what rape. I'll just say it's a fucking awful thing. Never do it.
Yeah,
and if someone tells it that it's happened to them,
like this, but all Enzo had to do was be like, "Look, right, there's potentially something in the woods here. You know, I might have gotten myself a bit of trouble." They'd be like, "What is it?" Vice versa, no problem. He'd still be working.
nah, I don't think so. I think WWE just wanted any excuse to fire him, and
He didn't help himself.
He didn't help himself, true, but let's be honest, WWE would have still fired him even if it was an allegation, because they've been waiting for an excuse to fire him for a long time. Because how many people he's just got wrong with, and it's just like now it's like the woman who made allegations. What? It's a dog. The woman who's made allegations on Enzo is just like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm singing "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Why?
He's a dog. Who let the dogs out? Alright, I'm finished now.
Okay. The woman who's made like allegations on Enzo and stuff like that.
What? She's a dog. Who let the dogs
Fuck's sakes.
The dog of the week goes to Enzo's mystery woman. Who let the dogs out?
Like, yeah, no, listen, she came out with like a new story not too long ago. Like, listen, about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe. And, like, the new story is just like nearly completely different from the last one. And she's trying to make it into like a sex thing, like, oh, blah, 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 it's because I'm a woman, blah, 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 and stuff like that. It's just like.
But if it's a sex thing, I hope Enzo did the right thing and put a fucking plastic bag on her head. Who let the dog out?
But there's so much, like, for one, they also said like Enzo was doing cocaine. She said Enzo was doing cocaine at the time of the thing, but like, really,
Enzo was salt and sugar.
No, he won't be doing cocaine because, well, he's a WWE fucking wrestler at the time, and they get tested every 3 months.
Exactly.
So they would have fucking caught him.
The snort and sugar he was trying to make out that he was doing.
He was doing sugar.
You're doing sugar.
But fucking hell, man. The whole
It's
story
a,
is just a whole
it's a,
mess
he's
of
got
shit.
he has the potential to be a good wrestler if he goes to a different promotion. He just needs to grow the fuck up.
I know. Didn't his girlfriend leave him, or wife, or whatever?
I don't know. I'm not fucking like you, like, when do I know? Who's your wife?
No, I think
I swear you probably follow John Cena now. Big Match John.
Big Match John. Fucking John.
I can't watch John Cena no more because I just think of you and it's weird. You fucked me up for life now. Every time I see John Cena, it's just like Big Match John.
Yeah, no, I was talking about her new story, like that she came out with in her video. She was talking about how she told Enzo to stop multiple times, and it's just like, didn't you literally say that you didn't remember anything like in the last video? But now you're saying that you told him to stop multiple times, and then you're saying that he did cocaine and just all these other things. It's just like,
Let's give the male some advice now. If you're shagging a woman and she says stop, lads, make sure you fucking stop, alright? 'Cause you'll get into fucking trouble for it.
Obviously stop when she says stop. Just fucking, just say, I bless. Just turn around and go back, like.
Don't be like, oh shit, I'm gonna come. You gotta pull out and get out the fuck out there. Because if you don't do that, my friend, you'll be getting put in the slam and getting raped.
Oh shit, man.
Shit.
I think everyone knows that. Like,
we might have young viewers on our podcast. We need to educate them.
Yeah.
So
when someone says stop, motherfucker, just stop. There's nothing else you can do at that point. It's like, stop. Oh, okay. Really? And then she'll be like, yeah, stop. And I'll be like, cool. Nice meeting you. I'll see you later. Literally, that's all I would do. I'll just be like, yep, nice meeting you. I'll see you later. Fucking okay.
So if she said to you, stop, was it? You'd be like, alright, see you later.
I would. Like, what else can I do? Like, I'll be like, okay, cool. Well, what can we talk about afterwards? Like, you've stopped me midway. It's like, there's no more conversation between us at that point. I'll pack my things and just leave. Like, I'll just.
Well, you suitcase. You take your suitcase.
I'll just leave. I'll leave. Yeah.
My boxes in the top drawer. Okay, thank you.
Nah, if it was her place, yeah, I'll just pull out my trousers and call a taxi or something. I don't even stay in that room anymore, yeah, because it would be so awkward. I'll just go downstairs, yeah, and just like go on my phone. And if she comes downstairs, I'll put on my headphones or something. I'll just like pretend to be asleep until the Uber comes and then just leave. Like, I wouldn't even say one word. I'm like, yeah, because
that's what Enzo should have done.
If she actually did say stop, because apparently there's like 10 different stories from her, and her friends are saying all these other stories. It's like, you know what? This is the most controversial thing I'll ever say in my life, but it's like, she's just lying to get the fame. She saw someone who's famous, thought she could get the fame of this.
Yeah, women lie about men doing stuff that they haven't done to you. It's very bad.
And it's very, very fucking sad on like people that this has actually happened to, and they struggle to come out to it, and then they hear people lying about this shit, and they don't think people take them serious as much because of you, pretty much, like just ruining the reputation, not reputation, but just ruining this whole thing, and it's like.
It's important when you're having sex to communicate.
Not too much though. When you start having a political conversation whilst having sex, there's something.
Podcast is getting shut down after this week.
No, I haven't said anything. All I'm saying is I think like she's just.
We're talking about very sensitive subjects.
Yeah, I know, but it's like. For her, I'm talking about her personally. I'm not talking about any other person. Yeah, her person is here as a person. I'm saying that. I
called her a dog. You pretty much called her a liar, so you know.
Yeah, I think she's lying. I think she's just using this because She saw, oh, Enzo is this famous guy. I can get popular off this.
Yeah, but if that's the case and he didn't do it, and how bad do you reckon he feels now? Is cause he had to do was just be like, you know what, there might be something coming out. And I'm not sure what's happening. All he
I
had to do
mean,
was
there's no point talking about what he could
that's all
have
he
done
had
and
to
blah
do.
blah
That's
blah,
what
because that's already
hey,
happened.
you
But
ended up not talking to us about the certain situation to keep it to himself. That's why he got fired.
yeah, but there's no point even talking about that shit. I mean, his entire reputation is pretty much fucked at this point.
Not
It's like,
entirely fucked, right? So if I was Enzo Mori right now, I'd get this all out of the thing. He could go to like somewhere like TNA. He could go to he could go to some places. He would draw a crowd. He's got potential. Just grow the fuck up, Enzo.
no, but I think this is
Man,
a kick
stop
that
being a little boy and become a man. Stop being Conor McGregor.
Stop it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say on this. When this is over, I don't know when the court case is happening. When is the court case happening?
I don't know.
Let me just check.
But anyway, before we go, people, I'd like to talk about last week's promo. Wasn't the best promo, but it drew the numbers in afterwards, so we'll allow it. You know. Anyway, this week we have got the funniest one that I think. I think this one's going to be even funnier than the last one. So we're about to that sort of stage now. It's my favourite time of the week, and it is the promo. Last week was probably a really bad sort of promo. Well, it was bad, but
It was bad. It was fucking awful. Let's just get that out there.
historically bad but amusing. We'll put it like that.
Okay.
But in that, we have suspicion that promo caused a lot of, uproar on our page and got us the subscriptions.
Okay. And my
We even got a comment about it as well. Whoever commented, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
which we'll respond to when I upload this. I'll respond to that comment obviously. So this is in the future in a way, huh?
But anyway, basically the promo is we will have a Pacific wrestler. I will give Ozzy a wrestler, and then we have to give him a subject to do a promo. So it can be anything. So this week, Ozzy got Goldust, and he has to do a promo on basically why, because obviously Goldust is obviously gold, and he wears gold face paint. So he has to do a promo about why gold dust paint is better than black paint. And to
So
make it even more
stupid.
amusing, this is not racial, because obviously it's not racially thingy, because obviously Ozzy is tanned. He's sexual chocolate.
Oh my god. Before he even says anything else, fucking hell. First off, I want to call your attention on something. Goldust has gold and black paint. Like, he's literally got half gold and half black paint. So I don't know where you get that idea.
You fucking hear it when he comes out, fucking gold/black dust, do you? It's gold dust.
Alright. I was supposed to look up like promos on Goldust, yeah, but like, listen, he's such a weird guy. I couldn't take him seriously, but I pretty much got the gist of it. So, okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Wait, I want to make sure my mic picks this out because it does like this weird little sounds during his promos as well.
All this viewers, all these like subscriptions we're gonna get are gonna be lost now when you do yours.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Look at the heavens. Look at the earth. Look at me. I am a wonderful being of exponential, momentous, beautiful, gorgeous gold. and black. But I do love gold. I like to sniff gold. I walk around with gold on my mind. So please come together and let's celebrate the beauty, the brightness, the richness of gold paint, and let's throw away the paint.
That's really good, right? Wait, you should work on porno, mate.
That's what he does, though. That is literally why he does these weird noises every single time, breathes so heavily and everything. It's just weird, man. It's like that's what he does.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit. You know, that was so hard, man. I did not know what to do then.
Alright, so the last time I did a promo, right? You didn't let me know to what I was doing till the very last thing. So this time you've got to actually give me the superstar and the subject.
Okay, fair enough. No, I'm gonna give you a good one because I don't want to do this. This time of promo I get in my life. So you know what? Just to be nice, to be really nice, I'm gonna give you. Are you ready for this?
Oh, drum roll.
I'm gonna give you an Elias Samson promo. And you have to cut it on Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't play a guitar though.
Which I don't know, man. Just like yeah, do that. Like I am
Oh,
alive.
that's easy. Okay, alright.
A nice easy one for you. Just remember this kindness I did for you next time. I want a good one next week, Devin, man. I don't want to listen. When you see the podcast, right now, you're gonna see what I mean. Like, it's really hard to look at my screen right now because of what's on my fucking screen.
Still got black and white.
What?
When are we doing the podcast? My podcast week.
We have to do it next week, cause this week is just this week's, and then I would live for next week.
We got to do the Monday Night Raw because Raw's tonight. Then you got SmackDown, you got NXT, so you'll have to do it either Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, something around there. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll put together things and then we'll just like, wrap them together with ice and eat them. But yeah, that is everything there is today. Make sure you check us out on Twitter, WB Mouse, on Instagram, Wrestling Big Mouth, and check out my game, getjoe.com/maze run.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching.
Vibes on YouTube, man. Like this week has just been like phenomenal.
I know it's been insane.
Individually, if I could buy you all a drink, if you were the right age, I would. Because without you people, like, there's no point be doing it. To be fair.
Yeah, we'll just be making podcasts for one person. But no, thank you so much.
My missus watches it.
Oh.
So she's my number one subscriber.
Safe Rena's missus.
Yeah.
But no, thank you so much for subscribing to us and watching our videos and all.
Oh yeah. Hang on. When are you doing the Velveteen thing?
Yeah, about that, I will 100% do it. But I'll have to do it after my haircut because I don't want to sit on camera with my hair like this because it's really bushy right now and I haven't had the time to cut it.
You need to get some fake earrings, man.
I will do what I want to do. Okay, I'm not getting earrings. But we'll get to that.
That's gonna look like a fucking porn audition gone wrong.
Fucking hell, man. Like, I want to just say one thing, yeah? I have a lot of sex with women, I've had threesomes and stuff. I am straight. I did just say that right now.
This is going to say differently, mate. Your career is going a totally different path after this one. That's all I'm saying. I'm gladly doing Gold Dust, mate.
Oh, you gladly do. Have you seen Gold Dust's entrance? It's the gayest fucking thing in the world.
Yours is fucking gayer.
No, I'm talking about old school Gold Dust. You're doing that, not this new version.
You never specified.
Yeah, I did. If you go back to the first podcast, I literally say, "Oh, you have to do the old school Gold Dust, not this new version."
Okay.
So, in fact, if you can make it better, get someone to put you into a fucking chain and just drag you around. But yeah, no. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing to us. That's all I really have to say. Anything you want to add, Rainer, before I sign out?
Anything else? Just thank you very much for the subscriptions. People that have taken the time to check our thing out, check all our social media aspects out. We've got some good stuff coming out, so yeah. Keep tuned.
Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.